Hello ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dadbot here. I had a lot of requests for people asking me if I could break down the 30-06 that they had in question in the incident that happened in Utah. Well, kind of and kind of not. So I wanted to just go through a couple of things with you. Now, the official statement was that the kid used a screwdriver that they found that had his DNA on it. Okay? That he used that and was able to take the 30-06 apart, then put it back into his backpack, carry it out of there, and then reassemble it, take the shot, take it back apart, put it back in his backpack, so on and so forth. Okay? So I'm going to show you just a couple of things. They told me, and all of us, that the gun he used was a Mauser, a 30-06. Now, a 30-06 Mauser starts off like this. And then what happens is someone takes it and they bend the bolt, and then they put it into a new stock, and now you have a 30-06 that looks like this. Okay? We're going to be using mine, which is a Savage 30-06 bolt action. Pretty similar to the same style of gun that they were talking about. Okay? But I have a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to show you what it would take to take this apart. Not to mention, while I hold this, the only pieces that come off of this gun would be my tripod, the scope, the bolt, and this portion here. In order to get this barrel out of here, you most likely would have to heat it up and use a pipe wrench to try to unscrew that out of there. You can get it out of there, but it's tough. Anybody that's worked on guns knows that. So you would be left with this wood piece right here. You can't get this cut down. It doesn't break down any further than that. So even at that, if I was to tear it apart and put it into a backpack, that's still how long it would be. Okay? So there's no way, unless the kid had a specialty gun, which is made for like military ops, that just folds together, could he have done that. He could not take it apart. If you look, all of these are Allen wrench screws. There's a flathead here, a flathead there. And then this piece would come out of this gun, like this piece right here. So unless he cut it extremely short, which then you're going to lose the accuracy, there's no way he could have took it apart with a screwdriver. Just either one of these. You need screwdriver, you need Allen wrenches, you need something to break the barrel loose to get it off of there, and then put it all back together. So I could take this all the way apart, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Even if I took it all the way down to where I get the barrel out of there, get that broke down, you have to be able to get this loose where the barrel comes out of where the bolt action goes in. And let me tell you, it's a pain in the backside. So the fact that they're saying that this kid did it like 3 different times, I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all, because a normal person couldn't do it. How did this kid do that? And if you look at it, if he didn't take it apart, look at the length of this gun. If you put it in your pants, all the way down my pant leg with the scope on it, it does not fit very well. Now, if I put it around my back with the sling, you're still going to see it. There's not many ways of doing this where you're not going to be seen carrying something like this in and out. Now, also, those who have tore a gun apart or took your scope off and put it back together, you know that the first shot, no matter what, is going to foul. So that means that as soon as you pull that trigger, your bullet is not going to hit where you had it originally sighted in for. You have to shoot a couple of times to make sure that everything lined back up. So if he tore it apart, put it in his backpack, got up there, put it back together, then shot, his first shot would have been a foul. Then he would, you know, get on target and shoot again. Well, only one shot was spent out of the gun. So I don't know how they're saying that this kid was able to do that. So, like I said, just a screwdriver, one of a Phillips and a flathead are not going to take one of these apart that quick. So that's my little spiel here. I hope that helps some of you that don't know anything about guns. Like I said, it is very tough to take these apart unless you get a special gun that is made for snipers that you can literally snap together like you see in the movies. But even at that, when you snap it all back together, the first shot is most likely going to foul. So I hope that helps you. It's Mr. Dad Bod. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next videos.